When you're buying a home, the neighborhood can actually matter more than the house itself. The neighborhood you're in affects your daily life, like things like how close are you to amenities like shopping or parks, the vibe of the area, what your school options are, and of course overall safety. Plus it plays a big role in your home's value. So picking the right neighborhood is just as important as finding the perfect house. Hey everyone, my name is Simona Feno and welcome to Living Southern Oregon. All right, in this video, I'm going to be sharing information about some of the best neighborhoods in Medford, Oregon. Now, I think it's very important to consider what's best for one person might not be for another. So while this video is all about the best neighborhoods, I'm really sharing the neighborhoods in Medford that people who live here seem to love the most, and they're the most popular. Now, before we get started, I want to acknowledge that safety is one of those things that a lot of folks are concerned with when they're choosing a neighborhood. Now, I am not going to tell you whether a neighborhood is safe or not, because really it's relative to your comfort level. However, there are a ton of websites out there that detail safety by neighborhood, and I have a new favorite. It's newly launched and it's from the Medford Police Department and it's called GeoShield's Communities. It's a great site that shares what crimes have been committed in each neighborhood, and you can even put in a specific address and then see what crimes pop up in the surrounding area. So it's a really great tool for assessing neighborhood safety. And I am putting that in the link so that you have access to that. All right, now as for schools, I'm going to be sharing a link here that'll help you determine what school your child would be going to based on the neighborhood that you opt to live in. All right, let's start with Old East Medford because we have two primary areas here. We have north and south. So I'm going to start with the north end, which sits on the east side of I-5, and it encompasses the areas off of McAndrews and East Jackson Street. Now this has a mix of older and newer single-family homes. There are some condos and apartments in this area as well. Median home price is right around $425,000, and there's a good mix of homeowners and renters. It's in a pretty flat area. It's got easy access to amenities like shopping and restaurants. There's some public transportation. Taxis and Ubers are available, but I will say most people opt to have cars and drive. All right, then you have south of Old East Medford. Now this area sits off the I-5, again on the east side, and encompasses off of East Jackson Street and East Main Street. Here you're going to find homes are a bit older. They're going to be from the 40s to the late 70s. A lot of them have generous yards and mature trees. There are a few apartment buildings in this area, but it's primarily single-family homes. A lot of people love this area for the tree-lined streets and of course the charming older homes. Now this area is very close to downtown Medford, has many amenities. You're going to find plenty of shopping. It's real close to the Village. I've mentioned that place before, where you're going to find Tinseltown Theater, Collaborative Theater Project, Tap and Vine, a couple places in there. The closest neighborhood park is Donahue, and that's a 10-acre park with playgrounds, a basketball court, walking paths, and it is dog friendly. A little further away is Bear Creek Park, probably the most popular park in Medford. 110 acres, which I did not know was that large. But it's got playgrounds, a skate park, tennis courts, off-leash dog area, and my favorite thing about it is it's got the Bear Creek bike trail running right through it. This bike trail provides a way to bike to the nearby towns of Phoenix, Talent, and Ashland without having to deal with cars. It also goes up north to Central Point, but that section's getting a revamp, so a lot of it's not open now. But be sure to stay tuned for more info on the bike trail because I will be highlighting it over the next few months. All right, then you have Northeast Medford. Now this is another good neighborhood, a blend of older and newer homes, which makes it very popular for a lot of home buyers. Many of the homes in this area were built in the 80s and 90s, ranch style 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes. A lot of them, most of them are single story. In addition to the older homes, North Medford is also seeing a lot of new construction. You're going to see Delta Estates, Cedar Landing, and Rockland Place. Those homes are ranging from just under $400,000 up to $500,000. Now, one of the bonuses of North Medford, I think, is that it's got this proximity to some of the big box stores, so it makes shopping super easy. So you've got Walmart, Home Depot, and Costco on that end of Medford. Now, as you move further east into the hills, you're going to start getting into neighborhoods with newer construction because that's just how development has happened in our area. So development has pushed its way east from the I-5. Now in the southeast side, up in those hills, you're going to find the Rogue Valley Country Club, that area, popular with golfers, of course. And then you're going to have neighborhoods like Summerfield, Cherry Lane Estates, Eagle Traced, and Hillcrest. Now these tend to be newer, larger. They come in, you know, 600 to 900,000 depending on the age or the size of the home or the lot. Now keep in mind, the further you go into the hills, the better the views, of course, and the easier it is to find a lot larger lots. But it's also a little further away from amenities and from downtown. But you're not totally isolated up there. There are places still nearby to shop, like the Albertsons is right on North Phoenix Road. Now, one thing to keep in mind about some of the older homes in these hills, especially the ones above North Phoenix Road, is the clay soil. There is potential that some of those homes, if you're wanting to do any additions, are gonna need foundation reinforcement. So just something to consider if you find an older home in that area that you really like. Now, as you move south of Barnett Road, you're going to enter neighborhoods off of Gulf View. Now, these are in close proximity to medical offices and Providence Hospital, and of course, plenty of shopping. Now, I find homes in that area run right about maybe $450,000. Then we have rural Medford. For those of you that want more space and you want country living, but you still want to be close to town, this is a fantastic opportunity. So many of these properties are only a 15 to 20 minute drive of schools, medical care, shopping, but you're going to get acreage. So some of the more popular areas are Pioneer Road, Dark Hollow Road, Griffin Creek, Old Stage Road. These areas are perfect if you're wanting privacy, or maybe you want land for animals or farming. And then one of the other things that I love about these areas is the road biking. So if you're into cycling, which I am, definitely check out this area. Next, another popular area is Southwest Medford because it is growing fast. There are a lot of newer homes and they're very reasonably priced, because these subdivisions that are being built, they're giving you a whole variety of housing options to choose from. There's single family homes, duplexes, and they even have smaller 1 and 2 bedroom homes, which means you get a nice wide range of price options. Lot sizes do tend to be smaller in those newer developments, but again, that's what makes them more affordable. Now, one thing that I'm going to be doing over the coming months is bike tours of neighborhoods. I'm getting ready to train. I'm training for a big ride that I'll be doing in June. So this year, once the rain settles down and it's not freezing, I'm gonna be out filming as I ride through different neighborhoods so that you can get a better sense of what the neighborhood feels like. Now, to keep in the loop on these neighborhood tours, what do you need to do? Subscribe to my channel, please. All right, and also if you find this video helpful, please like and share it with somebody else. All right, well, again, my name is Simona Feno. I am a real estate agent here in beautiful Southern Oregon. So if you're considering a move here and you want to learn more about the neighborhoods, please feel free to give me a call and I'm happy to help. My number is 541-326-2552, or you can reach me in the contact information below. All right, thanks so much, and I'll see you again next time.